Hi guys. I gotta sit down. The old man's wore out. I've been kind of working a little bit of everything today. Haven't brought you along on anything. I might bring you along for dragging those logs out of the woods. That's about what I'm going to do today. They got rain, a lot of rain forecast for tomorrow. And the whole first part of the morning was so steamy and it was sprinkling and misting, I guess, not steamy. Anyhow, so it just wasn't, I don't know, it just didn't bring you along. I had a lot of stuff to do. Anyhow, I guess I forgot to say this is freaking Jeep, and my name's John, and I just do a little bit of everything. Every time you stop by, you're going to see something different. In tonight's video, I forgot to, I got a paper and I still forget to read the paper. I want to give a thank you out. He sent me a super thanks, Christopher G at 1980. And thank you very much. Every little bit helps, I guess. You're certainly not required to do that, so I appreciate that, and it means a lot to me. But now I forgot, my train just went off the track and I forgot where I was going. I tilled the garden up down there. I could have probably brought you along for that. Because on the 14th, I think it's Monday, is St. Patrick's Day, and you're supposed to have your potatoes in the ground around this area, I think, by St. Patrick's Day. This is going to probably be maybe the last year do potatoes. Last year they did not turn out worth a darn, and so I'm going to do it again this year. I'm going to do it a little bit different. So that's what's going on. But anyhow, I know what I was going to tell you what tonight's video is on, and this might not be for anybody. I put those solar panels that I just kind of didn't want to mess with them anymore. I might play with some others, and I gotta talk to you guys about solar and what I found. But maybe that'll be tomorrow night's video or something like that. Anyhow, I took it over to the auction, and then the video tonight is walking around the auction and seeing all the stuff that's for sale or people getting rid of, or somebody passed away and they're getting rid of their stuff. And I've been getting rid of an awful lot of stuff in the last, I don't know, probably five years. I've been really downsized an awful lot. I think this year I sold the 2 manure spreaders, the silage wagon. I sold, oh my goodness, so much stuff. And now as I look back, I could have probably taken more stuff over to the auction, but I just didn't undig it and get it out and that kind of stuff. Projects that are dreams that I want to do, that those dreams just ain't never going to come out anymore. But it's good to have dreams because that gives you a purpose. But I'm running out of the energy to work on my purposes. So anyhow, that's what the video tonight is. And it's not going to be for everybody. And as you look through all that stuff, look and see, and if you see something you see, oh, I remember that, or I remember that, or I got one of those, leave a comment on things that you see in there. And some of it's pretty dizzy because I'm walking trying to watch where I'm going, but not watching where the camera's aiming. So it's another one of my kind of rough videos to watch. So I appreciate you coming along. I guess, hear the hawk. It's after dinner now. I'm going to go try, like I said, there's rain coming in, so I'm going to go down there and try to get those logs out where it gets pretty soggy down there. So that's what I'm about ready to do, and I'll try to bring you along for that, but that won't be on tonight's show. We'll see you. I'm glad you came along. Oh, I did get those things over there. It was so rainy and misty, I had to take them in, those rails for these tables. I had them just about all done. The second coat's on the second side now. I've brought up wood for the boiler. I've been in the greenhouse. Oh, that's another thing I need you to do. Remember the wood that we put in the greenhouse, that those 2 oak rounds? By Monday it's going to be 2 weeks. How much do you think? Now I left how much weight did I think it started out at maybe 297. Leave what you think it'll be down to on Monday. That'll be about 2 weeks. So 2 weeks of work. And I can tell you one thing, the last couple days it was not sunny and they didn't lose any weight. But the sunny days it was losing good weight. But none of the wood lost its weight after dark either. So I thought that was interesting. Anyhow, I'm going to wrap this one up, and we'll see you. Got a lot of things to comment on tonight, so I'm going to be doing a lot of writing back tomorrow. We'll see you now. Bye-bye. Hi guys, welcome to the Howard County Spring Auction. Construction auction, equipment auction, maybe junk. There might be some junk here. This is John and Frickin' Jeep channel, and we're just going to walk around up and down the rows and see what's kind of nonsense is going on. There's a lot of wood there, a couple real nice sheds up there. I don't need one, so I don't think I'll go up there. And if you need one, you better be here tomorrow. We're at Howard County Fairgrounds. This is a very nice auction. A lot of stuff. It looks like I'm here early on a Friday. We just dropped off the solar panels and a fan and a couple wheel weights. And so we're gonna go up and see what they got. I'll bring you back in a minute. And I forgot my selfie stick, so I'm watching where I'm going and not watching where the camera's going. You'd think I'd learn. We'll go up here, and while we're still going on the entry, my helper's here today. Golf balls, that's what you need. Nice little clamps, a couple of those and some of that. And there's some red fenders if you need some red fenders. How about a dehumidifier? You can always use one of those in the summertime. Now we need a new wheelbarrow. We ought to bid on that wheelbarrow. Nice sized ladder. I could use a medium ladder. Let's go see what's up here. This is just a start. They don't have a whole lot of stuff here right now. I don't know why. It's been good weather. They should have a ton of stuff up here. I'm sure the barns are loaded with stuff. Some front guards for trucks. How about that vacuum cleaner? If you're vacuuming out your wood stove, that works good. I like these. I usually buy these, but I'm not going to come over here all day for these. They're not quite as big as I like, but I do like those. They usually bring about 50 bucks a piece in an auction like this. I ought to get those two have-a-heart traps for all the pests that are around the yard lately. All right, we're going to, we'll go down another row. What the heck? If I see something I'm interested in, maybe I'll fine tune. Oh, there's a little, what do you call it? I don't know, but it's big. Clevis, I guess. I don't know what they call them. There's some Christmas decorations, some nice boxes there to store your stuff in. There's a, what do they call it, a fair head or roller head for four-wheel, something like that. Some good air tools. I don't know what that stuff is, but there's a lot of it. How about some rope? Just enough to hang yourself. Oil can thing. Heath, where are you at, buddy? You should be at this auction. I'm sure you guys got these up at your place. There's another. That looks like a bigger wheelbarrow. It's steel, so maybe it would last me longer when I throw the ashes in it. That wouldn't burn them up. There's an awning. You need an awning. Some tires. Thing with a little. Look at that back scratcher. Nice looking back scratcher. I think that's a chicken plucker, but I could say something wrong. You got to be careful when you say that. There's a hot wash thing. I'm not even going all the way down there. There's one of those things that goes on the back of your truck. I built one of those. Works good, but it's heavy. All right, let's go up the next row. We're just zooming along here. Is there anything you found you liked? Leave me a comment down below at the end of this video if you saw something that you would have liked to had, or something that you have that you ought to bring here. I got one of those. Works pretty good. Oh, there's a nice snatch block. That thing ought to bring some good money. That's a nice piece there. Got enough of them, don't need any more. You know, if I just bought these, that would do my, oh, they even got the parts for the wheelbarrow. Some assembly. It's a Kia wheelbarrow. Yeah, I need a wheelbarrow. Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness. Man, that pallet looks familiar. Yes, indeedy. Tires, lots of tires. Don't need any tires. There's a nice old tire machine to change those tires. Oh, I got one of those in the basement. That's a nice cabinet. Those are nice to have. I got a couple of, 2 or 3 of those, I think. We're not going to go down the other side of that row. I don't know what these are, but they look nice. Look, maybe chicken things, chicken feeders or something like that. Stainless steel. That's stainless steel. That must be government stuff. Looks like some type of AC units or split units here. Don't need them. Is this wire? Number 2 AGW. I think that's copper wire. Holy moly. Nope, it's aluminum. Don't want that, don't need that. There's the other part of the air conditioning unit that probably goes to those. Probably all the same person. 55. I don't see a number on this, but I bet you'll find this is 55 also. Car stops. I was thinking about getting a couple of those, but then you just get in the way when you do snow. For sale by owner, that's a good thing to have. There's a lot of stuff here for sale by owner. There's a good old snap-on tire machine, tire balancer. Maybe I could balance that thing on the sawmill. Nothing down there I don't see. Yeah, I like another ladder about this size. I like aluminum more than fiberglass because fiberglass gets old and then it gets on your hands and not nice. Alright, here's some big stuff. I'm just going to walk. If I see anything I really like or neat or have to own, I'll bring you back in. We'll see you in a little bit. Bye-bye. There's a nice A tractor. There's a few things over there. Things are just starting to really roll in here. Good looking old A. That looks like it might be an A also. Unloading stuff, bringing stuff in. Don't ever get behind a skid steer. They can't ever see you. There's an electric, I don't know what. Look at the nice trailers over there. One thing that I want to look at though is this Bobcat up here. How about a sawdust blower? Need a sawdust blower? These A300s like I have, the Bobcat, are going up in value because they stopped making them. That looks like a pretty nice one. I think it's got 6,000 hours on it though. Looks like it was rode hard and put away wet. Woo! That's the one to have there though, guys. So you don't tear up the out of York. Can't even get, don't want to open. Doesn't want to open. Using my broke hand. Yep, that's one of them that turns. A, I guess, is for articulating. Be interested to see what that goes for. We're gonna go. Oh, it's got automatic latchers on there. Probably got air conditioning and heating in there too. It's top of the line. All right, we've seen about everything up here. Walked through the barns down there, but I didn't photograph it for helper reasons. I'll let you guys get a view. There's those huts all the way up there. All right, we're gonna go down and look at some of the lawnmowers. Be back in a little bit. Okay guys, look at all the tools. All these tools down this row and down that row. I mean, I know I'm gonna get you dizzy. Look at all this stuff. And you got all this. It's all consigned by one person. Look at the size of these wrenches. My goodness. And they ain't cheap wrenches either. Mac Air tools. Look at all this stuff. They're all, I'll show you what they came out of in a little bit. I don't know whether these are them. No, this is different here. But you still have all this over a fake porcelain shell sign. all these tools over here. But if you want something in here, you better plan on being here all day, because it takes them all day to go through all these tools. I think some of this stuff is from a pawn shop or something like that. 46. So everything all the way down here is all 46. Or it might be from a Milwaukee repair center. You probably pick up some of these old tools are better than new tools. I ought to look for an old number, but I'm not waiting all day long for something like that. Look at all the tools back there. We'll be back in a bit. Now the 1, 2 top barns are household appliances. Washers, dryers, refrigerators, you name it. Then this is all household stuff out of people's households. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of these barns that go down each side. We'll go look at one of those. Then there's another there's another big barn out back full of stuff. We'll be back in a little bit, just kind of giving you an update. I'm going to go down and look at some of the tractor stuff. Bye-bye. Well, welcome to the lawnmower section. Very light this year. It's only got half of what it normally has, but we'll go down there and look at it, and I'll give you my opinion why it's so light. Even up in the fields there's a lot of empty places, and in the barns there's a lot of empty places. And it's the economy of snow. This is my opinion. It's the economy of snow. The last couple years around this area we haven't had any snow. You can find snow plows up there, Meyer snow plows, in the going in the scrap bin, because the scrap guy bought them for 20 bucks a piece. I could use a sprayer like that, but I'm once again not going to come all the way over here for a sprayer. Anyhow, this year here we had not a lot of snow, but a lot of, well, few inch snows, few inch snows, few inch snows, few inches snows. So that meant those snow crews were out there making money. And usually the people that are doing landscaping are snow crew people, I guess. A lot of times they do landscaping in the summertime and they do snow removal in the wintertime. But they made money this year. So not only did they make money, they don't have to sell their equipment to keep their business going, but they made money so they'll come over here and they can buy stuff. So stuff will probably go for pretty good, strong. There'll probably be a strong sales this year with money. If you figure what I'm trying to say, but it's the economy of snow. It changes these spring auctions, or that's what I think changes these spring auctions so much. Heath, there's something here for you, buddy. I know there's something here for you. I'm gonna go in and we'll walk down one barn up there. There's nothing here other than that sprayer that I could really use. I want to try to spray some of my dandelions this year. So I probably should have brought those wheel weights and chains down to this area. It'd probably done a little bit better than up in the middle of the barn, up in the middle of the field, but don't really matter. Yeah, usually this is usually all filled up here, and up there is all filled up. It's still, I don't know what time it is on Friday. Sale starts tomorrow, but usually this is always all filled up. And I think you'll find that the people that it's snow money. I'm telling you, I really think it's the snow money changes this whole genre, whatever the right word is. All right, we're gonna go up there and go down a barn or two and see what we can not need. Bye. I forgot to show you, they have plants too. Look at those beautiful flowers. A lot of nice flowers. But usually it's twice as much. It's all the way down here and way back there. It's usually twice as much it is. Now I'll tell you one thing I like is this big star. That star must be every bit of 10 feet. Nah, it's higher than 10 feet. It might be 12 feet tall. I like that star, but I don't need it. How about a deer for your front yard? All right, we got to get back on track here. Bye. Well, I'm going to zoom down this stuff here pretty quick. There's a lot of stuff. Look at those LED lights, I'm guessing. Heath, there's something here for you, buddy. There's something here for everybody. And half of this, everybody coming out, it's a social event. I've been coming to this auction since probably the late 70s. How about some gnomes? That kind of finishes this place out. Now we'll go in another one real quick. Kind of dark in this place. Look at all these probably LED lights. I would say this is electrical place or something. Look at all these LED lights. Look at all that stuff. Now I want to show you what remember all those tools that I showed you a little bit ago? Look at these. These are snap-on toolboxes, guys. This guy had some tools and toolboxes. Unbelievable. A little roll-around cart. I don't even know what some of this stuff is. Look at how many years of collecting did this guy do. Look at this snap-on. Looks like a refrigerator. I don't even know how to open it. There's the door handle. Stuff. Fire extinguisher. He's a smart guy to have a fire extinguisher. Look at these toolboxes. I don't know if you put this one on top of there, you need a step. That's a snap-on toolbox. That's got to be unbelievable. Here's another one. I guess these two might have sat on top of those two. Look at that. Unbelievable. I don't think this is his. There's also a bunch of stuff down that way. I'm not going to go all the way down there. A bunch of nice stuff down there. There's some boards over there. I should have brought some of my wood over there and just got rid of it. I don't know what that'll go for. Probably cheap. Because if nobody wants my wood and it's cheap as it is. Now this isn't that guy's tools. This is number 32's tools. Nice racks. They're welder, I guess. Just amazing amount of stuff over here. And they'll probably have 4, 5, 6 auctioneers going. Told the wife I was going to buy that. That's a naked lady inside of that, and put it by my sawmill so I have some better views. I didn't get a very good response. Lucky I'm alive. Big woofer. I know I'm making you guys dizzy. How about a knight in shining armor? Look at this. Isn't that something else? I bet that was a lot of money for that case. I don't know what's in it, if there's anything in it. Some cookers, some hand dollies or whatever. Anything you can imagine here, Heath. Look at creamery. These are neat. That's what I got on front porch. That's a neat piece. Got one of those sitting on my front porch. I don't know what model number it is. There's an old sausage press. This will probably bring more than anything. McCormick Deering. Looks like the bottom off a transmission or something. I don't know what part it is. That'll probably bring the highest price of anything in here. Don't know what those silver things are. They almost look like disposers on countertop disposers. And how about a meat slicer? You need a meat slicer or the golf club, one of a kind golf club. Let's see if I can jump over this fence. I'll be back in a minute. Well, here we are. Some antique tools there. Some nuts and bolts. Some real high racking. Here's some, I can't remember what they call walking boards. Then you get over here, you got a little bit of everything over here too. How about a new car? Nails, that's what you need is nails. What are nails? Everybody uses screws now because all the old geezers that build anything can't use a hammer. You gotta use screws. Look at all the tools. They sell them, I guess, by the box. I don't know what that stuff is. Driveway max. I guess that's some kind of driveway sealant. There's a couple things over here. Zoom you around. Like I said, I wouldn't mind an aluminum ladder, but rather than waiting, I'll just buy a new one. Find one. You know me, I don't want to spend nothing for nothing. How about a bicycle? You need a bicycle? How about a sled? There's a nice sled back there. I don't know what those things are. Look like candles inside a thing. Interesting. Bye. Now, if you want to get started in the bee business, this is the place to be. Get it? Bee business? Ha ha ha. That's pretty funny. Now, I'm still thinking about making one of my tables out of one of those sewing machine bases. I think that would be neat. I think that's, I don't know what kind of brand it is. It kind of looks like a Singer, but I think that would make a neat table. Little few tools there, some more bicycles here, some hand trucks, one-of-a-kind hand trucks. Trying not to invade in people's space too much. There's some of those floor mats. I have a lot of those. I really like those. They make good pads. Some gas cans. The nozzle on that gas can back there is $10 just for that nozzle. If you can find them. They're all not flexible anymore. How about some vinyl records? This got some interesting stuff, old stuff. Looks like a Porta Power. I think this guy's got the market corner on oil cans. There's an old Vice. That ought to go for some pretty good money. How about a deer? You need a deer in your front yard? That'd be it. Looks like a chicken plucker. That's an incubator. Look at that old piece. That thing is beautiful, isn't it? It's got, I think this is the egg turner here too. I think it got some kind of timer on it. Because I know when we hatched geese, that every 24 hours you had to turn the eggs upside down. So you put an X and O on the goose egg and then just turn it over. I think we finished the main stuff. You know, I think I might have the only solar panels here. I'm trying to get over this. They got a fence here, and for old people to get over that ain't easy. And it's about time to end this show for a couple reasons. Number one, we've seen about, I don't know, probably about 50% of the stuff that's here. That's number one. Number two, because I don't think you guys want to see all the refrigerators and, can you see all the refrigerators and dryers down there? Don't think you're really interested in that a whole lot. They're still unloading stuff here, but it's not busy like it's been in the past. And number three, my battery is flashing at me. I got a brand new one out of the charger to bring it here, and look what it's doing to me. It's letting me down. So there'll probably be usually about 3,000 bidders come to this. There's probably another 3,000 tag-alongs. So this place will be busy. And it's kind of neat. It's kind of neat, but I don't see anything that I got to come home with. So that's a good thing. So we'll see you later now. Bye-bye. Oh, do me a favor. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to leave. If you saw something that you'd like to have, or something that you own, or something that brings back memories, leave a comment down there, because it's here. I'm sure there's a lot of memories in a lot of this stuff. And I'm glad you came along. I appreciate it. This would be a great auction. Lots of fun stuff. We'll see you later now. Bye-bye.